Hey guys, it's Michael. Saturday night, 10:54 p.m. Just had a nice dinner. So, as you know, time for Michael's SNS. Now, this story just recently happened at work. Um, it didn't really have my so-called sarcasm in it, but it involved the way I could actually be with talking back with actual facts, and then that other person just feels guilty. So let's see. Where I work, we have 5 managers. One of them, front end manager, who's also in charge of hiring. Another one, produce department manager. And there's 2 others who are both assistant managers. Each assistant manager is in charge of different departments, and one is in charge of perishable, and then the other is non-perishable. And of course, there's one person. Oh, that one person, the head manager. Best head manager I've ever worked for. Old school Italian guy who really cares about his employees as long as they really show their good work ethic. And he just stays so calm. He is so smooth. He even puts me to work when I have nothing to do. He knows me so well and he trusts me. Just like with all of his other employees who make sure they show good work ethic. But one of them I mentioned, one of the assistant managers, it was him who recently closed one night, and I closed with him. So what happens is, later in the afternoon into the evening, he and another person in the back room unload a truck. They put lots of pallets full of groceries lined up in one certain area, making it very tight. That's when I need to get to bread, which I'm in charge of doing before I leave, stocking bread. And that was one of the areas where they put lots of those pallets, where we keep stacks of bread trays in the back room. So I had no way of really getting bread out onto the floor. So what I do is I make sure I check with that assistant manager who was closing that night what he wanted to do about those pallets that were in my way. When I check with him, he's raising his voice, but don't worry, I know he does that a lot. He's telling me, come on, you don't need to ask me. You could do it. I'm like, well, you're the manager. I don't really know if there's a certain way I should really be doing it. But of course, he just goes back at me again, saying, go ahead, just do it. So I say to myself, well, once I walk away, I say to myself, you know what? I know what I'm doing. I'm going to do it my own way. Put them wherever I want, as long as I make a path for myself. We'll see what that guy says later. Eh? But, one thing I know about this guy anyway, he's got a ghetto attitude. Walks like a monkey. Has that ghetto so-called accent thing. The only thing I really say he's not ghetto with is cars. Same way as me with cars. He loves American muscle, especially old school American muscle, stock. And his everyday driver is a beautiful 1988 Mustang LX 5.0 fastback with that original V8, 5-speed manual, and it's got those beautiful Cobra 5 spokes on there. Oh, and listen to that loud exhaust, just like these other guys do to their Fox bodies. So getting back to work, I decided to go to the back room, and I gotta get the bread. I take a pallet jack. I move lots of pallets. There's some other stuff back there that was in my way, so I really move them. Once I really make a really nice area back there, where I parked everything nicely, I made a path for myself. I'm about to start getting bread out onto the floor when that assistant manager calls me to the break room. I go into the break room. He says to me, "So, you want me to move him for you?" I say, "Oh, you want to move him?" He said, "Oh, yeah." I said, "Well, I already moved him. You told me I could do it." He says, "Oh, okay then." So I go back there. I then get bread out onto the floor. And actually, first of all, come to think of it. Um, oh, yeah, that's right. So then I get bread out onto the floor. Later, I say to the manager, "So, you want to see how nice things look in the back room from the way I made it for myself, the path I made it for myself?" He said, "Oh, so you moved them?" I said, "Yeah, you told me I could move them. I can do whatever my own way," you said. "I tried to check with you. You're the manager in charge. So, just like what you said, I could do it my own way." That's when he had a guilty look on his face, gave me a thumbs up, and walked away. I got him good right there. But that's him for you, anyway. He might say, "You go ahead, do it." But then later on, he tells you he should have done it. But then you tell him, "Well, you told me to do it." He could be guilty plenty of times. Now, to top it off, later that evening into the night when it was time to leave, and he was standing right by the exit door inside to make sure, things were going fine. I'm about to walk out. I say to him, "So, you got to see that nice path I made for myself and how I carefully parked everything in a perfect, nice display. People have even said I should be an interior decorator because of how nicely I could really put a decoration together, a display together, everything like that." I told him, "So, now you know. If you need somebody who could reorganize a store, put a display together, anything like that, you got me." Which means every Saturday, I get with you guys in management, we have a meeting, put a map of the store together, and then decide where new things are going to go and older things are going to go before we put the new stuff out there. And then you have me right there. His final words before I walk out were, "Now we got backup." So, there you have it. As I said, it wasn't my sarcasm. It was how I really stick up for myself with actual true facts or what actually happened just before that. See? Just listen to him. Hey, you look at what he said. Just listen to him. Okay, I'll do it my own way. And then, he's guilty. Got you good right there. So, as I always say, ciao, buonanotte, arrivederci.